Alright, this is Doctor Strange, issue 69. Go on, laugh at that number. This is an issue about life and love and what it means to be a man in the 20th century. Our writer for this evening's entertainment is Roy Sternman, with artwork by Hot Water Comedies' Paul Smith. This issue sees us embark upon the final arc of Roy Sternman's run on Doctor Strange's series. His swan song involves the good Doctor battling against Dormammu's sister, Uma Thurman. I need to point out immediately that I think the character is hot, but I do not think Uma Thurman is hot. Also, Darth Knight is there, and I felt the need to review this to prove definitively that the two men, Doctor Strange and Darth Knight, did not go on a gay cruise together. Say we start by having a bunch of women on the cruise ogle Darth Knight as he goes for a jog. It isn't quite a case of the not gays, because it is just women all falling over themselves to objectify the man. There is nothing presented here or in the issue to suggest Darth Knight isn't gay with Doctor Strange on this cruise. It is not a gay cruise. That is the thing I wanted to firmly establish. We have loads of women attracted to a man. Doctor Strange and Darth Knight might be up to gay hijinks on this trip, but it is not a gay cruise. Oh, and then the cruise gets attacked by a monster. But that is less important than the heteronormative ways of a cruise liner. So Doctor Strange, he fights the serpentine leviathan that lurks closer and closer to its nautical prey. He soon learns that this attacker is mystical in nature, and then its head does a scanners and it blows up. The head explosion likely also happens in Scanners 2, The New Order, Scanners 3, The Takeover, Scanner Cop, which was Scanners 4, and then Scanners 5, The Showdown. The archfiend behind this is Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman is Dormammu's sister, and she is the mother of Rachel McAdams. I guess Rachel McAdams could be rechristened Maya Hawke now, but that would get too confusing. But it is just as useful a name as Rachel McAdams. Neither of them have played that character. And look at this fella here. He's shown up for the Dark Dimension convention in a Silver Age Doom Patrol outfit. So, this baddie, Dormammu's sister, she moondragoned Hulk. She rode Hulk rotten. Amazing sequence. Sexy as fuck. She shagged him to the point that he got tired and reverted to David Banner. And then she fucked David Banner. My type of villainess. You can definitely read all the gay subtext you want into Doctor Strange and Darth Knight's voyage on a cruise here. Girls are throwing themselves at Darth Knight, and he just wants to go calling on Doctor Strange. He wants to go into Doctor Strange's cabin wearing short shorts and saying the phrase, "Don't mind if I do." I agree. It is immature to suggest two characters are gay. But if Michael Brian Benson can date a snowman and idiots eat it up as a victory for LGBTQ plus representation in comics, then I deserve applause for making Doctor Strange and Darth Knight canonically queer on this cruise. While all this is going on, there is a war in Uma Thurman's dimension. Her daughter, Rachel McAdams, is leading a revolt to remove her as queen. Uma Thurman is attacking Doctor Strange, believing that he is in some way responsible for this revolution going on in her domain. Rachel McAdams shows up in Doctor Strange's teacup. She warns him and tells him of his attacker's identity. So now Uma Thurman creates a storm, and Doctor Strange and Darth Knight get ready to face whatever is coming. We have got a great scene here with Doctor Strange trying to confront Uma Thurman. So then she tries to sink the boat. She unleashes a wave of water elementals. That was a deliberate pun, calling it a wave. And Darth Knight is there to help Doctor Strange fight them back. If you are curious, Darth Knight had a very brief run as a supporting character in this series until Roy Sternman shifted him over to Avengers, which he was also writing. I would have liked to see Darth Knight hang around a tiny bit longer in Doctor Strange's series, or for him to have shown up earlier. It would have been killer to have him in that Dracula issue with the Avengers. Is this panel down here as iconic as I seem to think it is? I don't know why. I look at this and it feels like a panel that... Oh, is this in the Andy books? That would be it, surely. Is this panel of Doctor Strange used in his Andy book profile in the 1985 series? That would be why it seems so familiar to me. Anyway, what happens is Doctor Strange waves his hands and saves the day. This is actually a great issue. The core storyline on the cruise is good, and I love the way Doctor Strange is being written. My one complaint is that the Rachel McAdams rebellion stuff is a bit of a drag. It's filled with stock tertiary characters with awful names that you cannot pronounce. And that stuff does indeed take centre stage when it comes to the full story. But in this issue, I really like the bits with Doctor Strange fighting Uma Thurman on a boat. I'll give that 7 thumbs up.